so Roshani, after you've walked down the aisle, you're going to take your spot next to me here on the right, and then your maid of honour is going to stand beside you. Jett, you'll already be standing up here waiting for your beautiful bride to come down the aisle. Your best man will be up beside you. I will welcome everybody here today. I'll say a bit about the meaning of marriage and why it's so important and why you're getting married today. Then we will have a poem being read. You know what you're reading. Then we'll move into the Mangal Sutra ritual. I will read out my authorization into marrying you both. Then we'll have your vows, and then we will do the ring ceremony. You'll read some promises to each other, and then I will pronounce you man and wife, and it's time for the fun stuff to begin. Alright, and then we'll just move off and we'll sign the certificates as we've spoken about. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I'm very pleased to welcome you all here today on behalf of Jett and Roshani on this very happy occasion as we celebrate their marriage. My name is Megan Carter. I am an authorised marriage celebrant and I have the extreme privilege and honour to officiate this wedding. I was delighted to be asked to help Jett and Roshani with their ceremony. And I must say, it's been such a pleasure working with them as we put together their plans for today. We've been invited here to share with Jett and Roshani a very important moment in their lives. In the years they've been together, their love and their understanding of each other has grown and matured, and now they've decided to live their lives together as husband and wife. Jett and Roshani would like to acknowledge all their family and friends who have travelled far and wide to attend this occasion, especially Roshani's mother, stepfather and siblings who have travelled all the way from India. They offer their profound gratitude to you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend. Marriage is probably the greatest and most challenging of human relationships. It is the joyful uniting of two people whose care and affection and understanding have flowered into a deep and lasting love. Those who take its vows have their lives blended together into one, as the waters of two rivers are joined when they come together from an even greater one. A true marriage is an act of metamorphosis, a profound mystery of creation and rebirth, as two become one. It is not a giving up or loss of oneself, but rather a giving over of oneself to something greater, a transformation of self in which each partner can say, I am no longer I, but also we. It is a process in which each can be challenged to discover new possibilities in themselves and in each other. In such a marriage, the wedding ceremony is the gateway into this mystery. The lives that the two of you have lived up until this moment are now, in sense, truly and completely over. Together, you will now live within the creation of something holy, new, and transcendent. Something which has never existed before, your miraculous marriage. An expression that is both public and private, precious, sacred, and truly unique to the two of you. And in this act, you open yourselves to a fuller experience of the great miracle of love. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love, patience, and perseverance, through talking and listening and trying to understand, through helping and supporting and believing in each other, through learning to forgive, learning to respect your differences, and learning to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. But what this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you have made to begin a new life together today as husband and wife. We will now hear a reading titled The Bridge Across Forever by Richard Batch.
A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. we can be loved for who we are and not for who we're pretending to be. Each upheaval unveils the best part of the other, no matter what else goes wrong around us. With that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings, our sense of direction. When we're two balloons and together our direction is up, chances are we've found the right person. Our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life.
Thank you. We've reached that important point in the ceremony where Jett and Roshani will make their vows to each other and exchange rings. However, before this happens, Jett is going to be placing a Mangal Sutra around Roshani's neck. Jett, would you please place the Mangal Sutra around Roshani's neck now? The exchanging of a Mangal Sutra is an important Indian tradition that symbolizes good luck, love, and friendship, and is a symbol of the groom's devotion to the bride. After this ceremony, Roshani will wear the Mangal Sutra for the rest of her life to show her status as a married woman. I am duly authorized by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Jett, would you repeat after me? I ask everyone present to witness that.
I ask everyone present to witness that.
I, Jett Michael Roberts.
I, Jett Michael Roberts.
Take you, Roshani Vidushi Norman.
Take you, Roshani Vidushi Norman.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And read your vows.
Today, surrounded by people who love us, I choose you, Roshani, to be my partner. I am proud to be your husband and to join my life with yours. I vow to support you, push you, inspire you, and above all, love you. For better or worse, in sickness and health, for richer or poorer, as long as we shall both live.
Beautiful. Roshani, repeat after me. I ask everyone present to witness that.
I ask everyone present to witness that.
I, Roshani Vidushi Norman.
I, Roshani Vidushi Norman.
Take you, Jett Michael Roberts.
Take you, Jett Michael Roberts.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
That's your vows.
I, Roshani, take you, Jett, to be the husband of my days, the companion of my house, the friend of my life. We shall bear together whatever troubles and sorrows life may lay upon us, and we shall share together whatever good and joyful things life may bring us. With these words and all the words of my heart, I marry you and bind my life to yours.
Lovely. Do you have the rings?
Yes.
Let the seamless circle of these rings become the symbol of your endless love. Your wedding rings are most special because they say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bonded, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance who you are. Your rings carry a potent double message. We are individuals and yet we belong. We're not alone. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are, but also the glorious union that you are now creating. Jett, as you place this ring on Roshani's hand, I now ask you, do you promise Roshani and all of us here today that from this point forward, your arms may be her shelter and your heart may be her guide? Do you promise to support her and nourish her and to love and respect and honor her for the rest of your days on earth?
I do.
Roshani, as you place this ring on Jett's hand, I now ask you, do you promise Jett and all of us here that from this point forward, your arms may be his shelter and your heart may be his guide? Do you promise to support him and nourish him and to love and respect and honor him for the rest of your days on earth?
I do.
May these rings be a symbol of true faith in each other and always remind you of your love. May they remind you that marriage is not a destination but a journey, with no beginning and no end, just a moment-to-moment opportunity to love and be loved to the best of your ability. Jett and Roshani, if there is anything you remember of this marriage ceremony, it is that love brought you here today. It is only love that can make it a glorious union, and it is by love that your marriage shall endure. Jett and Roshani, you have expressed your love to one another through commitment and promises. It is with these in mind that I pronounce you to be husband and wife. You have kissed 1,000 times, maybe more, but today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you have become husband and wife, and now can seal the agreement with a kiss. Today your kiss is a promise. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a moment to make this wonderful union official by signing the register. We will be back with you shortly. Alright, bride, I just need you to sign here and sign here and then sign here. Thank you. And groom, I need you to sign here and here, and next one, just here. Thank you. You two may hop up. And the witnesses jump down. Alright, could you just sign here and here? And just here. Thank you. Let's get you to sign here. And here. And just here. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Roberts.